Excellent Kid International School has celebrated another major milestone with a successful graduation of over 60 pupils from both kindergarten 2 and primary levels, marking the class of 2025. In a heartwarming and well-attended ceremony held in the school premises in Amasaman, the proprietress of the institution, Mrs. Sandra Ajiti, expressed her profound gratitude to God for what she described as a very educative and fulfilling ceremony. She further highlighted the positive strides the school continues to make within the community, particularly in raising the standard of basic education, developing communication skills, and providing child-centered therapy for learners with special needs. Mrs. Ajete, however, used the opportunity to appeal to the Ghana Education Service and the Ministry of Finance to urgently address salary delays affecting teachers across the country. She also voiced concerns over frequent change in the school curriculum by government authorities, noting that such inconsistencies have impacted students' performances negatively. She advocates for a more creative and inclusive learning approach within the national curriculum to cater for children with varying learning abilities. Mrs. Ajete assured the Amasaman community of the school's unwavering commitment to delivering excellence in education and nurturing the full potential of every child.
This graduation debate made it so interesting. A whole lot happened this year that didn't happen last year, and I'm so happy. This graduation was very educative too. It was very educative. We are giving them quality education. Even looking at how the children recite and then they say things, their communication skills, their reading skills, we do a lot for them. So it has really impacted them positively. I believe Ghana Education Service should see to it that teachers get the best when it comes to paying them. They have to increase salaries for them because they are doing wonderful jobs for the little ones. So please, Ghana Education Service, see to it that teachers get the necessary things they need, even in terms of teaching learning materials too, that will help equip teaching and learning skills. Yeah, my problem is usually the changing of the curriculums. They change it and then you find out things are going differently. It's like we don't even know, the system is not going on well. Even sometimes you can ask some of the government school teachers and then they are like, they don't know how the system is being run. Because we don't know, we will just be there and then they'll tell us we are changing the educational system. So I believe government has to put measures in place so that we would have static curriculum so that we will know how to teach the children and then teach them well. I believe His Excellency John Dramani Mahama should put more creativity into the educational system. It shouldn't be only reading and then writing. It should be something creative. So we should do more of creative things, creative art, creative works, and then it will help with the children's IQ. Looking at those performances, looking at the journalism and then all the things we teach the children, looking at our society, you realize we have newscasters and then musicians, debaters and then all that. So we want them to be fluent when they are talking and we want them to know what to do in their society. So children even develop their passion from what we do here. Sometimes they realize, oh, I can sing, and then they go ahead with that. They know they can perform, they do this, they do that. So that's generally it. Today we graduated over 60 students today, both KG2 and then class 6, those going to J.
Also speaking at the event, one of the school's teacher, Mr. Akins Kobi, stressed the importance of talent in shaping the future of the student. The class of 2025 ceremony was not only a celebration of academic achievement, but also a call for a more holistic and supportive educational system in Ghana.
Related to educational system, I think that people go to school, but then along the line they drop off. But people also have talent. That's one thing that makes everybody unique. So, for example, there's a guy called David Sube. This guy is very talented when it comes to dancing. I mean, when you're dancing, number one, you show the techniques, the facial expression, that makes people love you. You know, and I can mention people in DWP Academy, in Dance God Lord Academy, who are actually out there dancing, but they never really put more effort in education. But then they got something that inspired them. You know, and I wouldn't say don't focus on education, but because it will get to a point, you would have to sign something, go through a form to submit something. And I mean, who's going to do that for you? So you need to be put through the educational system and know. So nobody can even cheat you and be like, oh, you didn't sign here. But you have to have the knowledge on how to, you know, go and come with everything. And my call to Ghana Education Services is that they should foster more curriculum when it comes to, I mean, cultural talent. There are people who are there and, I mean, their energy is down. They feel timid by people. But then once this is being focused or being put in the curriculum, they can, you know, do it. We do this every year. But what happens if you keep on doing this every term or, I mean, more often? You will see that more talent are going to what come back. It's like Ronaldo versus Messi. Ronaldo always keeps training. That's what makes him what better. So the more people have talent and they keep on training, I believe that they can what get to the top. So the educational system should embed all these curriculum in our curriculum to help us, you know. So I would urge every parent not to look down on their kids. Some parents feel like, I mean, playing football or dancing is not going to get you anywhere. They want you to be a lawyer, a doctor. But today, I can tell you that there are people who are dancing for brands. Techno Mobile, you take other companies there, they need people to showcase what they are using. And you need all these people with the talent to, you know, to stand for the brand. So I would say that parents, don't look down on your kids. Encourage them, urge them, push them to also take their books serious, but also to take their skills serious. Because me, for example, like this, I have a lot of skills that I do. I do a lot of things. So one thing cannot take you somewhere, but when you have multiple skills, you can go far and you can work with different organizations. So parents, don't look down on your kids. Foster them and push them to do the actual thing.
Thank you for watching Nation One TV. Kindly subscribe for more news updates.